Have you come to trade? Good afternoon, friends. Welcome back. Thank you again for joining Scribbles Level 55 Fire Mage. Currently standing in the Magus Commerce Exchange in Dalaran, and we've been leveling up Inscription if you've been following along this series, as well as Herbalism. Currently in the Battle for Azeroth expansion, and as usual, because I didn't play the BFA expansion, I'm getting muddled frequently, confused, not sure what to do, and so on, which often happens in BFA and Legion, and sometimes Mists of Pandaria, because I didn't play them as much. So, in the gap between this and the last episode, I made an executive decision to spend a bit of money to save some time. If you look in my herb pouch, I am now the proud owner of 160 pieces of Zin Anthid. So Zin Anthid was very expensive. It cost me about 2,500 gold, but it probably saved me a lot of effort. So there's a rule of economics for you if you were so interested. Anyway, let's move on with the show. We're going to continue on trying to finish up the BFA Inscription leveling journey. So I'm going to teleport back to, I can't pronounce this, Dazar Alor. And then we're going to jump into another portal which I forgot existed foolishly. I'll show you this portal over here, sitting in the corner of this room, to Naz Jatar. Isn't that great? So I go to Naz Jatar, which is kind of like the elite zone for BFA. Come to this little outpost, and if I mount up, let's go over here. Here's Nav, and Nav is a trainer, and he trained me in milling this herb here, Zin Anthid. So I'm going to go ahead and create some, what am I creating? Maroon pigment. And in a moment, you can see there, creates maroon ink. So the trick is to use the maroon ink while it's still yellow, while the recipe's still yellow, to level up until Nav teaches me at 155 the next level of spells. What is that? Zin Anthid. That's the one I'm looking for. So let's get up to 155 if we can. Okay, need to mill a little bit more. Go ahead and create these. There we go. Nice. Okay, so we'll learn this recipe. And that was mass milling Zin Anthid 6. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and mass mill all my Zin Anthid. And that takes me to max level, hopefully. Oh, are you kidding? I'm literally one level off. Oh, is it because I need the distilled water? No. There's the maroon ink. Let's go and create that, and hopefully it'll take me up to 160 like that. Let me just pause for a sec. I'm just going to go ahead and learn these. What are all these? These are all trinkets. I'll continue. Make all the maroon pigment. And I think, you know, that's going to be it for me with BFA Inscription, at least for now. I might come back to it, but I think I've given it a pretty good shot. At the end of the day, I kind of got stuck at these high level items because of the expulsum requirement, and I just can't make expulsum fast enough, I think. So we'll see how we go with this maroon ink. It might take me up to 170 if I'm lucky, or thereabouts. Maybe even 175. We'll see. I'm not going to hold my breath though. $170. Wouldn't mind making some of these trinkets. I don't know if there's much call for them in the game. Trinkets aren't exactly something that people use for transmogrification. $172. Pretty close. 173. Are we going to make it to 175? I don't think so. But we made a good effort nonetheless. Okay. And that'll do for BFA. And finally, we can get on with Shadowlands. Herbalism. Anchorweed. I don't know what that is. I didn't really max out my herbalism skills. Item upgrades. No, I'm not going to do that. Okay, first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the auction house and maybe sell a few things to clear out the bags a little bit. And then we're going to head over to Erebus, the Shadowlands capital city, and start along with Shadowlands, Inscription and Herbalism. I've already had a quick look at the auction house and I can't buy herbs for Shadowlands. They are just outrageously expensive. I think they run about 30 gold per herb. Just saying. It's crazy amounts. Okay, let's see what we can sell. Just going to try the old undercutting technique. Don't know if people will still want to buy these things. I doubt it though. Scroll of unlocking I'm going to keep. Crimson ink. We can now start selling all this sort of stuff. See who might want it. Low level. You can see how cheap the ultramarine is. Try and sell it all. 73. What else? These are the cards I made earlier. I might just keep these and try later in the game to complete the sets. Maroon ink. I don't know who would want that, but let's try and sell it. Let's try and sell some of this, some of these herbs. Siren's pollen. I don't know what these are all for. No, I can't sell those. I'm going to keep these because I still pop back to my garrison now and then. Look how expensive that is. Crazy price. Hopefully someone will buy it. River Bud, that was quite cheap when I first bought it. Some of this armor. Let's try and sell. This is pretty cheap. Monolite ore. Hopefully sell that. Wow. They sell for a lot of money. Contract the honor bound. Lay blood. No one seems to want that. I don't know why I bought that. Let's try and sell that epic cloak. Might just vendor that. Gosh, I've got a lot of stuff in my bags, don't I? Disciples cloak. I might just keep that actually. I might wear that when I hit level 57. It's my honor bound contracts. Embroidered deep sea satin. I don't know what that's for, probably for tailor, I guess. Dredged leather, again, not sure what that's for. Deep sea satin. Tide spray linen. Sorcerer's Earth. This still sells occasionally. People want to do retro crafting. Okay, let's go put some stuff in the bank. Might get some more bags actually, if they're cheap. Let's get a few of these. Okay. It's a bit of background traffic noise here. It's the end of school. Buses picking up kids. Bit of a hoarder, aren't I? I need to get rid of some stuff out of my bags. Okay. Let's put these netherweave bags in the bank. This creates more storage space. If you're not familiar with the game, that's what I'm doing. And now let's put a bunch of stuff. I'll probably come back and decide I'm gonna get rid of all of this. I don't know why I need that. Might just sell this sort of stuff. I tend not to use stuff once I'm through the expansion. Get rid of that. Put that in storage. Just get rid of that, it's only a single piece. That's, I keep that on my person. There's some more pigments I could probably sell. We come back when I've got some time and just take all of this out and put it on the auction house to sell. Okay, let us go to Oribos. see what we can learn. So, Hall of Shapes, I think, is where my trainer is. I'm pretty sure I've already learned the basics. Let's get the recipe book out. Luminous ink. I need water and rune-etched vials, as well as this pigment. And here's another type of pigment, so I guess I've got to start off by gathering some herbs. And if I look at the map of Shadowlands, sometimes there are quests specific to your discipline. Also, you can just grab some armor from these quests as well, which is awesome. Bastion. So I might as well do the quests as well. Why not? Shoulders, ring, dungeon. Revendreth. I quite like Revendreth. Some hands, legs. Can't see any specific, that is, professional quest. Maybe it's at max level. But maybe Bastion. No, I've done a lot of questing in Bastion. Maybe the Arden Wield. Vigil's Torch. Do I have any quests? Let's have a look. Night Fae, Bastion. Hero's Rest is like an introductory quest there, isn't it? Hall of Holding. Where are the professional trainers? Let's go have a little peep. These guys are for. Win any battleground. Oh, I accepted it. Hall of Shapes. There's my Inscription trainer. Okay. I think I'm just dilly-dallying. Just want to make sure I've got all the requisite training, which I do. Let's go to the Arden Wield and start herbal gathering. Level 55. Might even run a dungeon or two. Speeds up the leveling. Actually, let's just see. Where should I go? Let's go there. Tirana, Val, the Arden Wheel. Okay. And in the interim, let's use the dungeon finder to speed up the leveling a little bit. Maybe not. Gotta be in the mood. Not quite in the mood. Here's the Ardenweald. Very magical looking land. I quite like the vibe they've got going on here. Lots of detail in the artwork. One of the downsides of now leveling in the current expansion is be competing with everyone for herbs. So it might be a little bit slow. We'll see. The other way to do it is to try and sell herbs from other expansions. Okay. Let's do a little bit of questing as well. Seek out Master Shalor by the tranquil pools. Collect depleted wild spring wild seed. There it is. Oh. Sometimes I run the wrong way. Is that it? Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Do they follow me? Oh. Now what do I do? Okay. Am I just supposed to lead them here? I don't quite understand this quest. Is he eating the wild seed? I think he is. Now where's he going? Gormlings coaxed to wild seed, 50%. Come along now. 75%. One more. Maybe I should have done more at once. That would have been smarter. I'm very linear. Okay. Might come back to that. Let's get along with some herb collecting. Hopefully we can find some herbs. Got my Gather Mate add-on. So we'll go a little bit of cross country. There's one, I think. First herb of the day in the Shadowlands. Nightshade. One nightshade. I hope this isn't one of those areas where it's... Oh, I see. That was an unusual one. Getting attacked. Let's run away. There's some Vigil's Torch. Or Death Blossom. Interesting mix of herbs already. There's some Vigil's Torch. Just a single one. Getting lots of experience though. Is it really going to be one at a time? That's a very slow rate of gathering. Just running randomly around the Ardenweald, hoping to see herbs on the map. It's not a very strategic method. I think I was there earlier. Let's come back up this way. Down, I'm heading south. South is down, everyone knows that. Okay, time for a fight. Fleecy Paw. Wow, so far just singles. I wonder how you get multiples. Maybe as you level up. In the previous expansions, it's been the more you level, the more you're gonna farm, I think. Especially in Legion. That was a big mechanic in Legion. I didn't mind that mechanic. It kind of incentivized farming in some ways. Especially herbs, which is people complain about being kind of boring. Interesting creatures around, ruined stags. Just so much traffic outside my window. People might think I live in a busy part of the world, but it's not really. I can assure you it's a very quiet place. It's just when you focus on it, it seems very noisy. Oh, I got 2 that time. I have no idea where I'm going. It's kind of cross country. More chance of danger. Oh, that's a level 60. Yeah, I don't think I'll fight for that herb. Just be a little bit more conservative. More Death Blossom. Dream Song Heart. Don't know what that is. Maybe treasure, possibly. Faintly glowing seed. I don't know what a faintly glowing seed is for. Sound of goats, I think. More Vigil's Torch. Now getting 2 per harvest. The more you farm, the more you get, I think. Gossamer's Cliffs. Okay. Let's have a look. There's someone farming. They have flight. Makes it pretty easy to farm when you can fly. Thanks. Maybe not go in there. Don't know what that was. Let's see what's ahead before we charge in there. Can we get out? Maybe. Everyone's running after me. Ouch. One's clobbering me. Alright. This might be a mistake. Ooh, one little guy behind me. Oh. The herb went missing as well. I swear it was here before. Did it phase out? I'm not sure. Let's have some conjured mana button. And on we go. They're like little imps. The Furrowed Glen. Awesome. How are we doing? Can mill 2. Very slow is the answer. Very, very slow. Well, things might get better in different areas. This is my first experience gathering herbs in Shadowlands. Maybe Bastion is easier. Let's have a look. Banks of Life. Now I wonder if these guys attack. No? It's handy. Of Fall Heights. Flight path. Somewhere. Sort of up there somehow. There's another farmer. Come back to that in just a second. Let's grab this herb first. Where is it? How strange. Just phased out. Some strange phasing going on here. Anyway, it's probably time for a bit of a break, I think. Let's come up here and grab the flight path before signing off. Great. Let's do a quick little mill. I've only got really 2 to mill. You have to have 5. Okay, so we've got some pigment. And we need aerated water and rune etched vials. See if people sell stuff I can use. No. No. Some general goods. Maybe the innkeeper? No. Trade goods. This should be it. Rune etched vials and some water. Oh, look at that. Inscription supplies. Okay. There we go. Create the ink. Nice. Okay, friends, thank you again for joining me on this professional leveling journey. Please feel free to like and subscribe. And please join me again soon. Bye for now.